And welcome to Football Fan Den UK. How you guys doing? Hopefully, you guys had a good weekend as we for Liverpool v Newcastle up there at St James's Park. So this should be hopefully a cracking game, guys. As we watch along. So just bear with me a second. I'm going to share the team news to you on the screen. Just in case you guys didn't know. So I'm hearing it's 13 games since Newcastle last got a victory against Liverpool. So, and will that add extra impetus to Newcastle's performance today? That's the question, guys. So, yeah, should be a cracking game. If you just joined us, please do hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, guys, we are a football channel building a channel where you guys feel part of what we're doing as we continue to grow the channel. We are building a channel that's about fans and about bringing fans together, and also positivity, a big part of the Fan Den project. So if that sounds good to you, guys, please do consider subscribing. So teams out on the pitch as we wait. Both teams lining up with a 4-3-3 formation. So it's going to be, by the looks of how the team's lining up, guys, going to be a very attacking game, end to end, hopefully, and hopefully resulting in lots of goals. So let's quickly go to the chat before we get underway. How's it going, Dave? Dave's with us. Dave Shields saying a happy Sunday afternoon to you all and to one and all. Sorry, should be a cracker this game. 3-2 either way, I say. Thanks for that, Dave. Welcome to the show, mate, and good afternoon to you. Hope you've had a good Sunday, mate. Yeah, should be a cracker. You're right, mate. Definitely. And 3-2, if it does turn out to be 3-2, we're in for an absolutely humdinger of a game. So let's hope Dave is right with that score prediction, at least with the amount of goals anyway, so that we can be entertained this afternoon. So thanks for that, Dave, and good to have you with us, mate. Hope you've had a good weekend, as I say. And nice one for the early prediction there, mate. And Stevie saying, hi, guys. How's it going, Stevie? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're okay. Thank you very much for making yourself available this afternoon, Stevie. Always good to have you with us, mate. So, both these clubs will be feeling each other out a little bit today, guys, as well, I suppose, in this game. It's going to be an interesting one. Both clubs have signed a couple of new players, obviously, that I've not had time to settle in the team properly yet. But it's certainly going to be an interesting one. So Liverpool all lined up ready to go as Newcastle just having a team huddle there. So we're off and underway as Liverpool kick us off, and immediately a long ball out to that far side as Newcastle win the possession. Liverpool quickly challenge for it. Now Liverpool knocking it in behind as they come racing into the box, and pushed out wide as the ball is knocked out for a corner on this near side to Liverpool. So corner on this near side. We're only seconds into the game. Ryan saying, hey up, Gaz and Steve. How's it going, Ryan? Good afternoon, mate. Welcome to the show. Hope you had a good weekend, mate. So Trent now with his corner on the near side. Ball comes in. It's deep towards the back post, but it's headed out. And that will be a goal kick to Newcastle. But yeah, welcome to the show, Ryan. Hope you've had a good weekend, mate. Let us know if you've got a score prediction for this one. So yeah, Matip has headed that behind. So goal kick now for Newcastle. And Stevie saying, afternoon, Ryan. Nice one, Stevie. Top man, thank you. So goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field as now the ball headed back in the direction it came from, as both sets of players now challenging for it on this near side as the ball bounces out of play, and that will be a throw-in to Liverpool midway inside the Newcastle half of the field. Joey saying, hi, Gaz, how you doing, mate? I'm good, thanks, Joey. Thanks for asking. How you doing? Hope you've had a good weekend, mate. Welcome to the show, Joey. So ball out wide to this near side for Liverpool as Mo Salah just gets caught offside there. So that will be a free kick to Newcastle. So yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Joey. Thanks for asking, mate. And as I say, hope you've had a good weekend. Good to have you with us, Joey. Ryan saying, I'm good, thanks. You still happy, Clapper, about Barnsley and Wigan? No, it's just what I expected, to be fair, mate. Makes no difference to me. Makes no difference to me, mate. Like have you listened? I said to you, Ryan, at the start of Fan Day, I made it quite clear. I'm only interested in Wigan losing when Bolton play them. That's it. The rest of the time, I wish them well, mate. I wish them well. I'm not a football hater. I'm a football lover. So the only time I want my rival clubs to get beat is when they play my team. And the rest of the time, I wish them the best. So, yeah, makes no difference to me, Ryan. But happy that you guys got the result. Makes you happy. So that's a good thing, mate. So thanks for that, Ryan. Joey saying, we'll join in the chat shortly, just listening in as driving home. No worries, Joey. No worries. Thanks for that, mate. I'll do my best to keep you informed. So we've got a free kick now for Liverpool, just inside the Newcastle half on the edge of the centre circle, as they now take it short, playing it back to the halfway line. So, yeah, no worries, Joey. Thanks for that, mate. And Liverpool now just knocking it about in their own half. Joey's saying, come on, Liverpool. Thanks for that, Joey. And Ryan saying 3-2, be close game. Newcastle. All right. Thanks for that, Ryan. Yep. So we've got Dave and Ryan thinking a 3-2 result today. So if you guys are right, we're in for a cracking game. So Newcastle now with the possession on that far side as they just knock it back to the goalkeeper. So Newcastle now playing it down the middle. As Liverpool come to press the ball, Newcastle working it out to that far side. As now they play a ball forward, but it's I think it's just sneaked out of play. So yeah, no, Van Dijk keeping it in on that far side. So Van Dijk passes it to the goalkeeper as Liverpool now build from the back, playing the ball out wide to Mo Salah on this near side as Mo Salah chips it into the centre. Newcastle challenge for it, and now we've got a free kick. Just inside the Liverpool half, close to the halfway line. Milzard saying 4-1 Liverpool, my prediction. How's it going, Milzard? Welcome to the show, mate. Thanks for that. So Milzard thinking we're in for a hat full of goals as well, but in a slightly different way to Ryan and Dave. So, yeah, hopefully you guys are right and we get plenty of goals as we got another yellow card already. So Trent Alexander-Arnold booked by the referee. Let's just see what this was for. Oh, my God. Right, so Trent's just got booked because he got knocked off the field from a shove in behind, slid off the field and chucked the ball back on the pitch. So he's got booked because he's chucked the ball back on the pitch in a way that is not befitting of the FIFA the referee. Oh my God! And now we've got another incident here as the manager's going nuts on the touchline. Referee surrounded by players. So Trent in trouble again with the ref here as Klopp's going nuts on the touchline. Referee comes over to have a word with Trent. So now Newcastle build again from the back as we're back underway, playing it forward up towards the halfway line. Is now Newcastle coming forward at speed, knocking it out wide to this near side, but they can't keep it in, and it's gone out of play for a throw into Liverpool. But yeah, just see the replay of this second incident. Oh, come on, ref. Right. So the second incident Trent got a warning for was basically where he's gone to challenge for the ball when he's after the restart. He's got an arm on the Newcastle player, and the Newcastle player's gone to ground. And what I can only describe is in a soft way, and because it's literally seconds after the other incident. The Newcastle fans have obviously increased the atmosphere to apply pressure to the referee to make a decision. Luckily, the referee's kept his cool and recognised that there was minimal contact, but he still give Trent a warning. So stupid, absolutely crazy. So Liverpool now with a possession as they come forward on this near side. Ball played into the centre as Newcastle knock it away, and it goes out behind for a corner on this near side to Liverpool. Milzard saying, Ryan, don't talk about yesterday. Don't worry about it, Milzard. Win some, lose some, mate. Win some, lose some. So thanks for that, Ryan. Ryan saying, how are you feeling today, Milzard? I'm sure he's disappointed. And Milzard saying, never a red. So yeah, cool. You guys talking about yesterday's game. GB saying, good day, guys. Morning, all. Newcastle 2-1. How's it going, GB? Welcome to the show, mate. Good to have you with us. So yeah, we're going to have plenty of goals. Corner comes in as it's knocked away out to that far side. Now Mo Salah trying to win it for Liverpool as he's surrounded by defenders on that far side. Challenged as it's getting pretty scrappy, and now the referee blows for a foul. So Newcastle winning a free kick on that far side, just outside the edge of their box. But yeah, already 9 minutes in, guys, and it's getting quite scrappy. Some tasty challenges going in these early stages. So yeah, thanks for that, GB. Good to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. So goalkeeper kicks the ball long out to that far side as Newcastle just challenged for it as Liverpool managed to keep it in play. Knocked up the field as both sets of players now heading the ball, trying to win possession as eventually Newcastle get the possession down on the ground on the halfway line as they now just knocking it about on the halfway line as Liverpool come to press the ball. Now Newcastle with the possession as they play a long ball out to this near side. It's intercepted by Trent as he headed it back in the direction it came from. And now Liverpool trying to move up the field as Newcastle challenge for it on the halfway line, but Newcastle managing to play the ball forward as now Newcastle do eventually win it back from some sloppy possessional play there by Liverpool in the centre. Now Newcastle playing it forward as Liverpool intercept it and play it back to the goalkeeper. Now Andy Robertson with the ball on that far side as he plays the ball forward, but no Liverpool player reading that, and it goes straight to the Newcastle centre-backs. So Liverpool just knocking the ball away on the halfway line. So thanks for that, GB. Milzard saying West Ham, so I presume that was where he was yesterday. Thanks, Milzard. Ryan saying fall 2 set down, laugh out loud. Oh, so you guys still talking about yesterday's game? Fair enough. Ryan's saying, "What's your opinions on refs and red cards?" I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna get into that one right now, mate. Uh, so I got another incident here. Newcastle and Liverpool challenging for the ball on the edge of the centre circle inside the Liverpool half of the field. And so McAllister there just challenging for the ball. And come on, some of these Newcastle players are going over a little bit easy for my liking in this game. And these new signings for Newcastle are aware that they're playing in the north of England, where you have to, stand and be counted, play like men, not like Neymar in Paris, just falling over at every occasion. He don't play in Paris anymore. They've sold him, haven't they? So now Newcastle with a free kick. Um, Probably about 35 yards out, maybe a bit more, very central. It's now the ball crossed into the box. Liverpool intercept it as they try to clear their lines on that far side, but it's gone out of play. Now we've just got Luis Diaz. I don't know if he's injured himself there, but he's just holding his leg at the moment. So Liverpool with the throw-in on the far side. Andy Roberts to take it, as he does now with a long throw up the field. Both sets of players challenging for it. As it's eventually Newcastle that get the ball under control, playing it back to their defensive line. Ryan saying Barnsley fan referee. Okay, I think you guys giving me a clue there was some bias maybe shown by that referee in that game yesterday. Thanks for that, Ryan. Millsard with the thumbs up. So I think, yeah, definitely you guys indicating that. So Newcastle now with the ball on that far side as they come racing forward into the Liverpool half, coming down that far side now as Liverpool quickly getting back behind the ball. As now Newcastle cross the ball in from that far side. It's deflected out to this near side as now Newcastle play the ball into the centre. Cross comes in as it's deep towards the byline, and Trippier there unable to keep it in, and that will be a goal kick to Liverpool. So when window closes, same Ryan. Okay, I'm not following that, mate. When's the window closing? Yeah, it's this week coming in it. Yeah, this week coming. I'm not sure. The 7th, I think it is. Is it the 7th? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm sure it's this week coming that it shuts. Millsard saying Friday. So yeah, probably Friday. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I think that is. It will be like the 2nd of the month, won't it? I think. So yeah, thanks for that, Millsard and Ryan. So Newcastle now with the possession on that far side as they play the ball into the centre now. Still with the possession inside the Liverpool half of the field as they knock it towards the half circle. Now Newcastle with the ball knocked out to this near side as the shot comes in and the goalkeeper makes a comfortable save. Well, yeah, Newcastle trying to apply the pressure there. But Alisson was switched on to it. So Liverpool now to play out from the back as they play the ball out wide to that far side. Now the ball played forward as Newcastle intercept it. Now Newcastle coming forward again as they play the ball into the centre. Keeping Liverpool boxed into their own half at the minute, though, Newcastle. As Newcastle forced to play it back to the halfway line under pressure from Liverpool, but now they work their way around it as they work through the press. Now coming towards the edge of the box as they manage to get another shot off, but this time it's not accurate and Alisson manages to collect that comfortably. So now Liverpool on the move as Alisson throws the ball out wide to this near side. Trent has managed to get in behind as he plays it into the middle, but it's intercepted by Newcastle as now Newcastle come forward. And so they play it forward, but it's cut out by Matip. And now Liverpool chip the ball out to Luis Diaz on that far side as he comes racing towards the box. Now shot comes in and it's just wide as the goalkeeper gets the save. And it's knocked wide of that far post. Sorry, guys, got a little bit ahead of myself there. But yeah, really end to end at the moment, guys. So corner on the far side for Liverpool. Corner comes in, headed away by Newcastle as Liverpool regain possession on that far side. And so they now have a throw in. It's just sneaked out of play. So Liverpool now with a possession as they play it back to the halfway line. Now a ball over the top as they try to get in behind that Newcastle defence, but it's perfect as it comes in. Newcastle managed to intercept it and head it back to the goalkeeper. So if you just joined us, guys, we're just 18 minutes in, still 0-0. Millsard saying our players who we signed for us yesterday probably turning back. No, I don't think so, mate. Don't think so. Players know that results are always up and down. That the professional football players, mate, so they know that you can have a bad game or results sometimes just don't go your way. So yeah, no, I wouldn't think that. Millsard still early in the season yet, mate. Players are quite intelligent with regards to they know that it's they're going to have good results and bad results throughout the season. So yeah, Newcastle now playing the ball out wide to this near side. Ryan saying we need DF sorted out, one more player defence. So yeah, so Ryan feeling need another defender at Barnsley, I think. So Liverpool now winning the ball back on this near side as they now play it into the centre, coming forward. It's Newcastle challenging for the ball, but it's Liverpool that knock it out of play, and that will be a throw-in for Newcastle right in front of the dugouts as they take it quickly. Liverpool coming to challenge for the ball as Newcastle managing to keep the possession, passing it back to their defensive line. As now they play out to that far side. Now long ball over the top as they try to get in behind the Liverpool defence, but too much on that ball and it's gone out of play, and that will be a goal kick to Liverpool. So yeah, thanks Ryan. So goal kick now for Liverpool. Ryan saying Barnsley John McAteer after scoring in a 2-0 win away at Wigan Athletic. The Reds are 12th in the league with 7 points from 5 games. Cool. Cool. And Millsard saying we should be on 10 points in 5th place, but EFL had to give us -8 for being for beginning of the season. Well, stay positive, mate. You guys have had a good, decent start. You've got points on the board, so it is what it is. I wouldn't let that hang over you all season, Millsard. I really wouldn't, because that's just going to spoil the rest of this season for you, mate. I can understand it's frustrating, but like I say, try and block it out your mind as best possible. So Newcastle just passing the ball about at the minute on the halfway line. Stevie saying, please remember to hit the like button. Thank you, Stevie. Yeah, guys, please do hit that thumbs up. I don't bang on about it too much. Try to keep it to a minimum. But obviously, if we start getting low likes, then I will have to start mentioning it more, which is disappointing because I want to talk to you guys about football, not keep banging on about like buttons. So, guys, if you could, please do hit that like button. If you have already, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. So, nice one, Stevie. So, ball knocked out of play on this near side, as that's going to be a throw in for Liverpool, deep inside the Newcastle half, as Newcastle just dropped off a little bit at the moment, as Liverpool have managed to nullify their earlier attacking impetus. So Liverpool now playing the ball back to the halfway line, and eventually they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper under pressure from Newcastle, as Newcastle tried to push players to press the ball. Now Liverpool playing it down that far side, as it's challenged by Newcastle, and it goes out of play for another throw-in. So Newcastle take the throw-in quickly, as they play it back to their defensive line. So, yeah, the pace of the game just dropped off a little bit in the last few minutes, guys, but both teams started at quite a frantic pace. So I suppose it's expected that there is going to be a little bit of a drop-off at some point in the game. Newcastle now with the possession, as they now work the ball out to that far side, coming forward into the Liverpool half, but unable to keep it in on that far side, and it's gone out for a throw into Liverpool. So Liverpool now back with the possession, and so they now try to play it forward, but again it's challenged by Newcastle, and this time it goes out for a throw into them midway inside the Liverpool half, taken quickly as Liverpool come across to press the ball, and Newcastle play it all the way back to their defensive line. So nice one, Stevie. Millsard saying we need a left back. Well, you might get one, mate. Normally a lot of business done in the last week of the transfer windows by a lot of clubs. Mo Salah now coming down this near side as he comes towards the edge of the Newcastle box, gets a shot off, and the goalkeeper makes a comfortable save. So Newcastle now build again from the back as they play it out wide to that far side, coming forward now into the Liverpool half as they manage to work through the press by Liverpool, coming into the box now as they come attacking at pace down that far side. Cross comes in, knocked away by Liverpool. As now Liverpool with the possession. Andy Robertson trying to get Liverpool on the move down that far side as he plays the ball forward, but it's a long ball, and the Liverpool forward players don't read it, and it goes straight back to the Newcastle goalkeeper, who comes across to intercept it. So Newcastle now build again from the halfway line. Ryan saying, Millsard, who you got next week? Okay. Oh, now Alexander Arnold's made a mistake, and he's let Newcastle get in behind. Newcastle now coming forward, and they've scored. Newcastle have opened the scoring from a defensive mistake by Liverpool. 25 minutes gone, and it's Newcastle 1, Liverpool 0. So Trent not having a good game so far. Oh, what a mistake there. Yeah, the ball played back to him, and it just rolled past him. Oh, that's a really, really bad mistake from Trent there. The ball just, as it was played back to him, it just got away from him. He anticipated it wrong, didn't manage to stop the ball, and he had a Newcastle forward hanging on his shoulder, and that slight mistake, not controlling the ball, has allowed Newcastle to get in behind the defence and slam the ball into the back of the net. So Liverpool now to get us back underway. So Millsard saying Blackpool away. I'm going. Okay, mate. So you guys talking about other stuff. So thanks for that. GB saying goal. Yes, mate. Goal. Goal as Newcastle now coming forward, knocking the ball out wide to this near side as Liverpool come across to press the ball. Now Newcastle playing the ball in behind as another challenge comes in. And now I think this is going to be... Oh, red card for Liverpool. Van Dijk has been sent off. Well, it's all going wrong for now for Liverpool. Well, surely we've got to have a VAR check for this because that happened so fast. So, referee surrounded by players at the moment as Van Dijk's protesting with the referee. Yeah, he's kicked the ball, but he's took the man. And he's the last defender. Yeah, he's kicked the ball, but he's took the man at the same time. Yeah, and it's, yeah, I think he's going to get red carded here. Well, he's given the red card and the referee's insisting that he goes off. So, yeah, Liverpool down to 10 men. Yeah, and Van Dijk giving the referee his opinion. Can't blame him for that. So Van Dijk going off with protest here as he's giving it the fourth official as well. Klopp trying to get him down the tunnel. These referees are really a joke, you know, because they're setting themselves up for so much abuse with the way they've started this season. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys, that is a genuine football decision. But with the way referees have been handed out cards this season, they're asking for trouble. They really are asking for trouble. I've got to be honest, it looks... I'd need to look at it again, guys. I've seen it replayed 2 or 3 times there. It does look like it is the right decision, but it also seems a bit of a harsh decision because it does look like the Newcastle player's looking for it. It looks like the Newcastle player's looking for it. As we've already seen in the early stages, quite a few of the Newcastle players going to ground really easy, really softly. Well, how you can be proud of your team. I've actually got a soft spot for Newcastle, but I'm telling you now, I'm not impressed with the way they're playing this game. I always considered Newcastle a good, hard-working team that plays football the old-fashioned way, working hard to beat, physical, but no, not today. They're using all the kind of tricks we would expect to see from a Spanish team, going over easily from challenges. And I'm disappointed with Newcastle in this one, really disappointed. So we're going to have a substitution here from Liverpool, obviously, as they try to readjust their formation. We just had the free kick, but it was blasted at the wall. and it's gone out of play on this near side foot. So it's going to be a corner now for Newcastle. So Newcastle now with the corner. It's deep as it's headed towards goal, and Alisson manages to gather that comfortably. Now the goalkeeper kicks the ball long as Liverpool still waiting to make this substitution as Newcastle intercept the ball at the back and play it back to the goalkeeper. So just coming up towards 32 minutes gone, guys, and it's Newcastle 1, Liverpool 0. Newcastle with the advantage as Liverpool down to 10 men with Van Dijk getting sent off. Joey saying gutted. I definitely, mate, can understand that. Milzard saying, why Van Dijk? I have him in Fantasy Premier League. Well, I don't think the referee's going to care about your Fantasy Premier League, mate. But yeah, Liverpool now knocking the ball out to that far side as the goalkeeper comes to intercept it and knocks it out of play for throwing to Liverpool. So we're about to have a substitution here as Gomez to come on for Liverpool. And it's Luis Diaz going off, and he's not happy about it, but it's a team decision. It's a team decision. Liverpool got to readjust their formation now, and you can't get through a game away from home with a gap in your defence. So yeah, thanks to that, Millsard. Like I say, mate, I can understand you thinking, but I don't think the referee's going to go, oh, I don't think I'll send him off just because he's in somebody's fantasy team. Joey's saying, oh my God, well, that sums up my day. Laugh out loud. Oh, well, sorry to hear that, Joey. We all have days like that, mate. We all have days like that. Liverpool now with a possession as they play the ball forward. Now trying to come forward down the middle as Mo Salah with the possession plays it out wide to that far side as Liverpool now. So just hearing that's the 9th red card of the Premier League season. Does that not tell you how authoritarian these referees are getting this season? We need something done about it, guys. We need something done. Referees are meant to manage the game. We're not supposed to be at the mercy of their power trip. I think they're feeling that they're more important to the game than what they actually are. Newcastle now with the ball as they intercepted at the back. And now Newcastle can build again as they push forward up to the halfway line. What a crazy start to this one, guys. So thanks, Joey. And sorry to hear that you're having a bit of a bad day, mate. Newcastle now coming forward down this near side as they work their way towards the Liverpool box. Liverpool challenging for it as Newcastle play it back towards the centre circle. Now Newcastle knocking the ball out wide to that far side as they try to stretch Liverpool's formation. Now ball crossed in as Liverpool trying to win the ball back there as Newcastle get the shot off, but it's a poor one and the goalkeeper has managed to knock it behind. So that's going to be a corner to Newcastle on the far side. Stevie's saying, keep chin up, Joey. Absolutely well said, Stevie. Nice one, mate. And Joey saying, I know. Cheers, Stevie. Absolutely top man, Joey. Ball crossed in as it's headed away by Liverpool. And now Newcastle with a shot. And it's ricocheted off the top of the crossbar. Alisson managing to keep it out as well. I think the goalkeeper definitely had something to do with that, but I don't think he knew much about it because let's just see it. Yeah, the goalkeeper got the save and managing to make the save, made the ball ricochet off the top of the crossbar or the inside of the crossbar and bounce away as Liverpool managed to knock it behind for another corner. Corner comes in as Newcastle now with a shot from distance and it's wide of that far post, and that will be a goal kick to Liverpool. So, yep, nice one, Joey and Stevie. Millsard saying, who scored for Newcastle? I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it's one of their newer players, actually, because I didn't see who it was. Find out now who it was. It was Anthony Gordon who scored the goal for Newcastle. So yeah, Anthony Gordon. Thanks, Millsard. Joey's saying back home now. Question is should I even bother turning on the TV? Laugh out loud. Yes, you should, Joey. Yes, you should, mate. It's never over until it's over. It's only 1-0, and as you know, sometimes 10 men can be more difficult to beat. And if Liverpool feel an injustice, then if they're feeling an injustice, then we might see a reaction in the second half, mate. Newcastle now with the possession on this near side as they cross the ball in. Alisson comes to punch it away as Newcastle pick it up again inside the box on that far side. Now knocking it out towards the edge of the box as the shot comes in and it's high and wide and over the bar. But yeah, Newcastle really trying to turn the screw here at the minute. So yeah, I would say yes, Joey. I would say yeah, mate. So Liverpool now with the goal kick as they play it out to that far side. Now coming forward as they race down that far side of the pitch. Now Newcastle coming to challenge for it as Liverpool losing the possession midway inside the Newcastle half. Now Newcastle playing it back to their defensive line as Liverpool come to press the ball. Newcastle working through the press as they work it out wide to that far side, but unable to keep it in. And it's gone out of play for throwing to Liverpool midway inside their own half of the field. Ryan saying, Klopp getting sacked in them. Oh, Ryan, come, mate. Jesus, can you not come out with some intelligent comments, mate? So honest. Mate, I don't want to get irritated with you, Ryan, but seriously, mate, you come out with too many childish comments at the wrong time. It's time and the place, mate. What, one goal and he's getting the rant? Oh, my God, honest. What a stupid comment to make. I really don't want to get irritated with Ryan. He's a young lad. I can tell that with his comments. But come on, use some intelligence with your comments, mate. That is such an immature comment. Honest. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to get irate, but I'm looking for conversation from intelligent football fans, not childish comments like that are just immature and pathetic. David's saying Millsard a Gordon scored, mate. A Gordon scored, mate. Oh, sorry, a Gordon. My bad. Sorry, yeah, Dave. Yeah, my bad, mate. Yeah, Dave there, just letting Millsard know who scored. Sorry, guys. No, I don't think about names too much when I'm trying to do the match commentary. I try to concentrate on the commentary. So yeah. So yeah, nice one, Dave. Thanks for that, mate. Appreciate you letting Millsard know who was the goal scorer. So Liverpool now with the possession midway inside their own half as they play it out wide to this near side. Millsard saying, Kate, top stuff, guys. Thank you. Millsard saying, I'm going to sue the ref. Okay, mate. Okay. Liverpool now knocking the ball out to this near side. And say, chip the ball forward now over the top, and Liverpool in behind. I'm surprised no offside flag here. As they were forced wide, and now Newcastle pick up the possession. Oh, and now Newcastle with space to run into as Liverpool are committed too many bodies forward here. Newcastle coming forward towards the edge of the Liverpool box as they play it out wide, and that should just give Liverpool the chance to get bodies back behind the ball. As now Liverpool force Newcastle out wide, and that has just given Liverpool a chance to get bodies back behind the ball. As now Liverpool winning the ball back, playing it out wide to this near side as they come forward now. Newcastle quickly shifting players back as they try to reorganise themselves now. So yeah, thanks for that, Millsard. I think we could all sue the ref, mate. I like that. I do like that. So Liverpool now with a possession on the halfway line. Millsard saying for giving Van Dijk a red. Ah, right. I thought you was talking about your game yesterday. So fair enough. But yeah, I think I'm laughing at Millsard saying sue the ref. I think we'd all like to sue the referees. So thanks for that, Millsard. Tawanda Williams, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show and welcome to Fanden. Tawanda saying that was not a red card. Well, by the letter of the law of the game, it is actually. As much as I think it's a harsh decision, mate, I do think it. I think it's made it worse by the way that the Newcastle player went to ground. It's more a clumsy challenge than anything in it. But like I say, you're going to get a red card for that this season because the referees are on a mega power trip, So it is what it is. So thank you for that, Tawanda. And as I say, mate, welcome to Football Fan Den. Great to have you with us. Newcastle now with the possession as they work the ball down that far side. Liverpool coming across to press the ball as it forces Newcastle just to play the ball backwards to come forwards. As they eventually play it all the way back to their centre backs on the halfway line. Now switching the play out to this near side as they come forward now. Liverpool just sitting deep as and probably just trying to get the way through this first half. Ball attempted to be played in behind as Liverpool read it well and managed to intercept that, heading it back in the direction it came from. And now challenge comes in from Joe Linton and Liverpool win a free kick as he's arguing the referee and referee's having a word with him now. So thanks for that, Tawanda. Joey's saying the ref needs something laugh out that way. Yeah, I suppose you're right, Joey. They want that they're having a power trip because they're not they're not earning the millions that the players do, aren't they? So it seems like bitterness to me. Now Liverpool coming forward as they work their way down this near side, coming towards the edge of the Newcastle box. Ball played into the centre as Liverpool just enjoying a little spell of possession here as challenge comes in there and Liverpool winning a free kick very central here, just outside the Newcastle box. Yeah, it was Newcastle play there, just coming in from behind and grabbing Oda McAllister's shirt. So 30 yards out, I would say this is, guys. Liverpool now with the free kick as the shot comes in and it's high and well over the bar. And that will be a goal kick to Newcastle. So 4 minutes added on, guys, at the end of this first half. But we need that. This is what annoys me, but guys, with this refereeing situation. As football fans, we should be having an opinion on this, and we're completely at the mercy. Right, this is the reality of the situation, guys. With these referees having this power trip that they're having this season, we're completely at the mercy of the mainstream media to speak up for fans, to actually challenge the FA and speak up for what fans are feeling that the referees are being too authoritarian. At the end of the day, they're meant to manage the game. They're meant to make sure that the game is played fair and square. They're not supposed to be on a power trip. They're not supposed to be walking over to the touchline, dishing out yellow cards, red cards to anyone and everyone that they don't like or they don't like gives an animated response on the touchline. That's not their job. Their job is to manage the game, to make sure that the game is played fair and square, but there's no bias, that it's refereed evenly with no malice, no discrimination. And they, like I said, for me, it's an absolute joke the way the referees are behaving this season. They need the red card. Joey, so yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Liverpool Tawanda saying Liverpool is coming back. Well, it's early days, still a full second half to go, mate. So Liverpool could get themselves back into it. As we know, sometimes 10 men can pull off quite a surprising results. Yeah, sometimes 10 men can play better than 11 sometimes. So Liverpool with the corner on this near side. So thanks for that, Tawanda. Tawanda also saying, so what's the use of VAR? Yeah, good question. Yeah, good question, mate. Yeah, well said. Well said, mate. Absolutely cracking question. I don't know whether we didn't get any inkling whether the referee actually used VAR to double check that decision. I'm presuming he did, but like I said, didn't get no inkling. Newcastle now winning the ball on that far side as they corner was played out wide, and now we've got a free kick on that far side for Newcastle. So free kick for Newcastle on the far side, just inside their own half, close to the halfway line. As they take the free kick short. 30 seconds remaining of added on time, guys. As Newcastle play the ball out wide to this near side. Now coming forward. As now it's played back inside as Liverpool challenge for it, winning it back as Newcastle come and challenge for it again, and it's gone out of play for a throw into Liverpool on this near side. I think it's gone Liverpool's way, I think. Yeah, Liverpool with a throw in. So Liverpool now kicking the ball long up the field, and the goal. The referee blows the half-time whistle. So, a half-time, guys. It's Newcastle 1, Liverpool 0. Liverpool down to 10 men. As Matip. Why is the smirk on the referee's face? Well, there you go, guys. So, let's quickly have a look at how that first half went in numbers. So, see the first half match stats. So just bear with me a second, guys, as I bring up the halftime stats on the screen. And you guys can see how that game went in numbers. I'll read it out to you guys in case you're listening in on a small device. Should be coming on your screen now. There we go. So, as we can see, guys, here's the first half in numbers. Total shots, 8 for Newcastle, 4 for Liverpool. Shots on target, 4 for Newcastle, 2 for Liverpool. Possession, 54% for Newcastle, 46% for Liverpool. Passes, 254 for Newcastle, 216 for Liverpool. Pass accuracy, 81% for Newcastle, 82% for Liverpool. Fouls, 9 against Newcastle, 7 against Liverpool. Yellow cards, none against Newcastle, one against Liverpool. Red cards, none against Newcastle, one against Liverpool. Offsides, none against Newcastle, one against Liverpool. And corners, 3 for Newcastle, 4 for Liverpool. So there you go, guys. I'll leave that on the screen so you guys can analyse that in your own time. So yeah, let's quickly have a look at the other results, guys. Just let you guys know if you missed the earlier kickoffs in the Premier League, it finished Burnley 1, Aston Villa 3, and Sheffield United 1, Manchester City 2. That was the earlier kickoffs. Also in Scotland, guys, a couple of games going on today in Scotland. Dundee have won 1-0 against Hearts of Midlothian, and St Mirren getting a draw against Aberdeen 2-2. In the English Championship, Watford lost at dinner time 1-0 to Blackburn Rovers. I think that brings us up to date with the UK results, guys. Just double checking here. So, yeah, that brings you up to date with the games that happened today. There has been a few FA Cup qualifiers and some games also in the FA Women's Championship today as well, guys, as well as the Scottish Women's Premier League as well, also playing today. But we'll be trying to involve the ladies' game later in the future of the Fan Them project. So, yeah, there you go, guys. So, I want to hear from you guys. What do you make of that game so far in the first half? And I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts on this referee attitude from referees, guys. I want to hear your thoughts. Tell me, come on. You are the football fans. Your opinion matters. And the FA might not care that your opinion matters, but I do. And I want to hear from you guys. Let me know, what is your feeling of the initial start of this season and the authoritarianism we're seeing from the referees? Do you think it's justified? Or do you think that the FA are just trying to flex their power muscles to make it known that they're in charge? Because it does seem a bit bizarre to me, guys, that we're having this what I can only describe as a power trip. Referees really, really, feeling that they're, like they're the authority in the stadium. Well, let me remind them they're not the authority in the stadium. They're the authority on the pitch. If they're the authority in the stadium, then why have we got police and stewards in the ground? What are they there for? If a referee's in charge of the whole stadium, why have we got stewards and why have we got police? This is the point what I'm making, guys. These referees are trying to manage too much in the stadium. And if they want to have a power trip on the pitch, there's not an awful lot we can do about that other than protest it, because that's what they're there for, to manage things on the pitch. But the fact that already we've seen so many red cards given, 9 red cards in the early stages. We're only 3 games into the season, guys, and 9 red cards already. It's an absolute disgrace. I feel quite passionate about it, but I want to hear from you guys. Are you feeling passionate about it? Let me know, because at the end of the day, it's fans' opinions that matters. But I'm not hearing a lot of protests from fans other than myself. It seems to me that most fans seem to be quite content with what's happening with the referees, not bothered. Well, might not be bothered when it's working against you, but what happens when it starts when it's working for you? But what happens when these authoritarian referees start affecting your team? When they start clamping down and dishing out cards to your team and to your bench and to your manager and to your best players? It might not be affecting you directly now, but you're seeing it's affecting other teams. And if it's affecting other teams and it carries on like this, it's only a matter of time before it affects your club. So I want to hear from you guys. I value fans' opinion, but like I say, I'm not. I feel like I'm one voice singing alone in the rain here at the moment, because it seems to be only me that's really frustrated with this standard of refereeing that we're seeing from the start of this season. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts. BWFC Forever, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. BWFC Forever saying, what was the red card for? The red card was for the So basically, the ball was played forward, looking to try and get in behind the Liverpool defence. As the ball has come through the two centre backs, Van Dijk um, hasn't got to the ball first. The Newcastle players got to the ball first, started to go past him, and Van Dijk has basically put a leg out to challenge for the ball. He's actually made contact with the ball, but he's also taken the player out as well. So he's, but if you watch it over and over, it seems like a very harsh red card. It really does seem like a very harsh red card because yes, he is the last defender, but it's not clear and obvious that he's going to get a goal scoring opportunity. He's going to get him behind, but it doesn't mean to say he's necessarily going to score. So, by the letter of the law, it is a correct decision by the letter of the law. But when you actually look at it on the replay, as much as it is a right decision by the letter of the law, it does seem a bit harsh. It does seem a bit harsh. I would have said it was more a yellow card decision rather than a red card. So yeah. Dave, thanks for that, BWFC forever, and welcome to the show. As I say, Dave Shields saying refs are very poor at the moment at all levels. It needs addressing. Absolutely, I agree, Dave. I totally agree, mate. Yep. But what I'm most concerned about is this power trip that they're on. I'm most concerned about this because the FA are encouraging the referees to be to basically try and manage stuff off the pitch, like what's going on in the technical area. Well, I'm sorry, but if the referee's got to manage what's going on in the technical area, what have we got a fourth official for? Why have we got a fourth official if the referee's having to do the job of the fourth official? You know what I mean? It's honest. It's absolute crazy. It is. It's absolute crazy. I think we need something done about it because I was frustrated with it a few years ago when managers started getting fined for what they said in post-match interviews. Well, I'm sorry, but to me that's not right because the manager is paid by the club to manage the players, to manage the team, and the press ask him after the game his thoughts and what is he supposed to do? Lie? What? Just lie, just so he doesn't upset the FA? Do you know what I mean? This is where it's going too far with the FA and the power trip they're on. They've no right to stop freedom of speech. They've no right to stop freedom of expression. And like I say, I'm pretty disappointed that I'm not hearing more of an outcry from fans about it. But thanks for that, Dave. BWFC Forever saying, no absolute rubbish. The refs are giving reds for anything, event, anything. Everett's red. You shouldn't give managers straight reds at all, I think. Yep, there were. You're right, BWFC Forever. Absolutely, yep. There was that incident the other day in the Bolton game v Wigan, where the Bolton manager got a straight red just for being animated on the touchline. You know, it's absolutely nuts. It's absolutely nuts. So you're absolutely spot on there, BWFC Forever. Would like I say, it's. I don't agree. I don't agree. Back in the day, it used to work the old way. It used to work perfectly fine for me. If a manager was getting too animated and getting too carried away on the touchline, then the referee would just send him to the stands. That used to work. That used to work perfectly fine. So why did they need to change it? Why did they need to change it? Because the FA need to be seen to be being in charge. That's all it boils down to. They want the satisfaction of a referee showing that they're in charge because the referee represents the FA. So they want the satisfaction of showing that the referee is clearly in charge on behalf of the FA, goes over to the touchline, issues a red card, and the manager goes down the tunnel. Well, that's not right because should the manager not be sent to the stands? Because at the end of the day, he's the coach. So how can he coach the team when he can't see what the team's doing? So, this is why I don't understand why more fans are not protesting this. Not only fans, but why are clubs not protesting this? They're paying thousands and thousands of pounds to these managers to manage the club. And yet they're not protesting that their managers that they're selecting are being sent down the tunnel and then having to try and watch a game on a screen where you don't get all of all aspects of what's going on the pitch. I know that from doing the match commentary. Sometimes I have to tell you guys, I don't know if it's gone out for a corner or a throw-in because I didn't see which way the ball went out of play because the camera doesn't show it you. So as clubs, why are clubs not standing up to this from the FA and protesting it? Because clubs surely would want their manager to get the best out of the team, and the only way the manager can get best out of the team is if he sees what the team is doing. If he's sent down the tunnel to the changing room, how can he watch the rest of the game apart from on the TV screen that doesn't give you all angles of what's going on the pitch? It's absolute madness. So yeah, I totally agree with you, BWFC. I think you're right. I think we should go back to the old way of doing it, where managers, if they get too carried away on the touchline, they're just sent to the stands. That used to work perfectly fine. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. BWFC forever saying that is an absolute ridiculous red. I think Van Dijk's. Okay, thanks, mate. Well, yeah. Like I say, it's definitely up for debate. By the letter of the law, it is technically a red card, but that's by the letter of the law. A referee is allowed to use their own discretion and acknowledge that there wasn't a malice intended. He's tried to win the ball. He's made contact with the ball. So therefore, he's kept within the rules of the game on both ways. He's because if he hadn't made contact with the ball, then it would be a straight red because he's took the man out without making contact with the ball. But the fact that he's actually made contact with the ball means that by the letter of the law of the rules, that leaves the window open for the referee to use his own discretion because he's actually made contact with the ball. If he took the man out and didn't make contact with the ball, then it leaves the referee with less options to make a decision because he's took the man out with no intent to get the ball. Therefore, it's a straight red. But like I say, he made contact with the ball, so it gives the referee the opportunity to use his own discretion. But he's just reached straight, no hesitation, just straight for the red card. We could see with the way he punished Trent earlier on in the game. It seemed to me, definitely get the impression that the referee was determined to send somebody off in this game from the start. So yeah, thanks for that, BWFC. BWFC forever also saying, yeah, muchly agree, Dave. Okay, thanks for that, mate. Top man. Thank you, BWFC forever. Joey saying, I'm back. Right, I have both Lucky Pants on and a brew in my cup. Laugh out loud. We got to try anything. Thanks, Joey. Welcome back. I didn't realize you'd gone. But thanks for that, Joey. Great to have you back with us. BWFC forever saying, all it seems like we need right now is the main ref. He's doing the job of the rest. Yep, absolutely. Yep, I think you're right, mate. It's not. What's the point? Like you said, I just touched on it. What's the point in having a fourth official? What's the point in having assistants? It's like I say, it's a major power trip from the FA. Joey's saying completely agree, Dave. Thanks, Joey. Yeah, I was asking you guys your opinion on this, the attitude from the referees this season. Do you think the referees are getting too carried away? Do you think that they're getting too much power, too much control? Let me know your thoughts on it, guys. I'm shocked that I'm not seeing more fans protesting the attitude of referees this season. Minimo, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Minimo saying, afternoon, folks. Welcome to the show, Minute. Good to have you with us, mate. So we're back underway now, guys, as Newcastle kick the ball off, knocking it out to that far side. Millsard saying, I'm back. Okay. Thanks, Millsard. Good to have you back with us. Joey saying, hi, Minute. Nice one, Joey. BWFC forever saying, in the Man City game, they had 2 goals disallowed and neither went to VAR. No way. That is crazy. Well, I've been out this afternoon, so I've not seen the earlier game with Manchester City. But yeah, thanks for the update, BWFC. I missed that game because, like I say, I was out this afternoon. But yeah, that's shocking. If they've got the technology there, use it. Minimo saying, hey, Joey, come on, Liverpool. Thanks for that, Minute. And as I say, welcome to the show, mate. So Newcastle with a possession on that far side as they play it forward now. Now coming forward, playing the ball into the box as Liverpool managed to knock it away, clearing their lines as Newcastle intercept the ball further up the field, playing it back to the halfway line as now Newcastle build again, playing the ball out wide to this near side as Liverpool quickly shift players across to press the ball. But Newcastle still with the possession. Millsard saying, your manager didn't get a red against us. Well, I'm getting confused. I know the manager got a red the other day in one of the games. I can't remember which game it was, to be honest. I watch that much football, guys, doing the live streams. It's not surprising I'm going to get confused occasionally with the games. But I know Ian Everett got a red in a game the other day. I thought it was the Wigan game, but I can't remember now. Yeah, if I've got it wrong, I stand corrected. Dave is saying, cannot wait to see the day when refs can send fans off from the stands, send off a whole stand. Well, it's going that way, Dave. Absolutely, yeah. Yep, you're probably right. So we've got a challenge coming here, guys. As Gakpo racing down the centre, Joe Linton coming in and clattering into him. And now Gakpo back to his feet. But yeah, thanks for that, Dave. You could be right, mate. That's definitely, it appears like that's the way the game's going. BWFC Forever saying, yeah, he mistook red card the game before. I knew he got a red card in recent games. Like I say, I'm watching so many games, it just gets confusing remembering individual details as the more games go by. It gets more muddled up in my head. But thank you for that, BWFC Forever. Like I say, I stand corrected. Thanks for that, mate. BWFC Forever saying that probably happened one day. That probably happened one day, Dave. Yep, I think you're right, mate. I think you're right with the rate the referees going. And Joey just saying, I agree with you guys. Think refs are taking things too far. Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. They're getting well carried away, and the thing is, they're doing it and saying they're commanding respect, but they're actually losing respect by doing it, by this authoritarian attitude that they've got on the game and being, coming in all guns blazing, ruthless, stamping their authority on the game so to such a degree. They're actually losing respect. They're actually losing. So they're not gaining respect. They're losing respect. So Newcastle now coming down that far side as they come towards the edge of the box, playing the ball in, and it's Almiron just blasting the ball over the bar. And that will be a goal kick for Liverpool. Yeah, he's blasted. What is he thinking there? That was a poor effort. He had plenty of time to get the ball under control, but he's just literally blasted it right over the bar, miles high and over the bar. So Newcastle winning the ball back as Liverpool tried to play out from the back. Dave say next Saturday all clubs up and down the country at 15:15. Every fan at every game could storm field and hold the refs to ransom until the FA change things. Just a thought. Well, yeah, I'm not going to encourage that, Dave. We're trying to build a proper fan channel here, so I can't be encouraging that, mate. But yeah, I get your logic. I get you, definitely get you. You're thinking there. There's some logic in that, Dave. Thanks for sharing your opinion. Dave Sealed saying, "Welcome to Dave World." So yeah, thanks for that, Dave. So Liverpool with a free kick now as they kick the ball long out to that far side, and it goes straight to the Newcastle player. Joey saying agree. More fans will turn on them because they coming in heavy-handed, so to speak. Absolutely, Joey. Yep. Like I say, they're not going to command more respect with their authority. They're just going to lose respect. They're going to get less respect. I know exactly why the referees are doing this, because the FA is encouraging it because they're having problems at grassroots level. So because of a few idiots at grassroots level that don't have any social skills and disrespect the referees at grassroots level, the FA are trying to stamp their authority on the game at the top echelons of the game, where the problem doesn't exist. What they're trying to challenge. It's crazy. Liverpool now intercepting the ball on this near side as they try to come forward, but Trippier coming across to challenge for it, and the ball goes out for throwing to Newcastle. So Newcastle now take the throw in quickly as they play it in now. Ball crossed out to that far side as they try to stretch the Liverpool formation, but too much on that ball and it's gone out of play for throwing to Liverpool. So now Liverpool with a possession as they play it back to Alisson in goal. Now Liverpool trying to play out from the back. Newcastle coming to press from the front as Liverpool play the ball out wide to this near side, but it's Trippier that intercepts it for Newcastle. Liverpool just struggling to get out their own half at the moment. So Newcastle with a throw in on that far side, midway inside the Liverpool half as they now knock it back to the halfway line. Now playing it across the halfway line out to this near side as Liverpool come to press the ball. Newcastle managing to keep the possession. But Liverpool not letting them have time on the ball here as they've tried to press it. But now Liverpool lose out there as Newcastle come forward, managing to work the way through the press as they come towards the edge of the box. It's pushed out wide there as now Newcastle with the shots, but the goalkeeper managed to make a comfortable save. So Liverpool now with the ball out to this near side as it's Newcastle are winning the ball. And now they come forward, but Liverpool eventually knock it out of play. So I think it's going to be a corner on this near side. No, it's not. Sorry, my bad. Goal kick for Liverpool. So Liverpool now trying to play out from the back, but Liverpool struggling at the minute as Newcastle are coming forward in numbers to press the ball to keep Liverpool under pressure. But this is where the goalkeeper needs to try and play an accurate ball forward with a longer pass up the field, but with accuracy to give Liverpool a chance to get out their own half. Newcastle doing well with their press, but we want an end-to-end game here. So Liverpool looking like they're going to make some substitutions here as well. Ryan is saying Barnsley have turned down a bid from an Italian top flight club for teenage forward Fabio Giallo. The Chronicle understands. Okay. Well, it depends, doesn't it? Player might insist on wanting to go. It depends, doesn't it? Sounds. Newcastle now coming forward down that far side as they cross the ball into the box now, but he's just got it caught under his feet there, and Liverpool managed to win the ball back. Now Liverpool playing the ball forward. I'd say Newcastle keeping the pressure on, not letting Liverpool get out their own half easily as they now challenge for the ball as Liverpool tried to play it down the centre, and that will be a free kick to Liverpool, just on the edge of the centre circle, inside their own half of the field. Okay, cheers, Ryan. Yeah, the player might want to go, mightn't he? It sounds like he might be an Italian player by his name anyway. I don't know the player, but if he requests to go, then it is what it is. Minimo saying, the refs at my game yesterday was one of the worst I've ever seen. I turned long ago. Yeah, well, I know, Minnie. I know, obviously. Obviously, a lot of you guys up in Scotland not happy with the refereeing standard in Scotland. So, yeah, I totally understand that. That's been a debate for a while, isn't it? What the port standards we've got, but unfortunately, Minnie, we've got to give the referees in Scotland a little bit more time because VAR only recently been introduced. Newcastle now coming forward down this near side as they play the ball forward now, getting in behind the Liverpool defence as they race towards goal. Ball crossed in, and it's intercepted by Liverpool, and they knock it behind, and that's going to be a corner on the far side for Newcastle. Newcastle now taking the corner short as they play it out towards the edge of the box. Shot comes in from distance, and it's high and wide and nowhere near the goal. So, yeah, thanks for that, Minute. Yep, you're right, mate. But as I say, I think we've got to give it a little bit longer with the Scottish referees because of the new, obviously, VAR introductions not been in Scotland very long, whereas now in England it's been with English football now, I think, is it 3-4 years now? Where I think it's just the second year in Scotland, isn't it? So, yeah, but you're right, Minute. Very much aware of that, mate. Thank you. Dave saying we all call the refs. Blah, yeah, they're just playing up to the name. Well, yeah, yeah, can't argue with that, mate. That's actually a very good assessment of it. Yeah. Ball knocked out of play on this near side. So throwing to Liverpool. Minimo saying, all I want is officials who know the rules and are consistent with them. Yeah, well, yeah, no, you're right, Minnie. We are, but obviously down here, what we're debating at the minute is the clampdown of the English referees on the game this season, and not just English referees, UEFA referees as well. The good thing, what I think I saw in the Women's World Cup, guys, I don't know if you guys watch much of the Women's World Cup, but the Women's World Cup was trying out the new idea copied from rugby, where the referee actually has a microphone on and communicates what the decisions are through a microphone so that the fans in the stadium can hear it. Now, I think that's a good idea because that's really good because then we're hearing it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. We're hearing from the referee why he's given a decision. So I think that's a really good. That's probably one of the only things that's good that referees are testing at the minute. But yeah, Minnie, what we were talking about was are the referees in English football in the Premier League getting too power hungry? They're trying to manage too many things on and off the field, and at the end of the day, they're there to manage the game. They're not there to tell us what's going on the touchline or to discipline people that are getting animated on the touchline. They're there to referee the game, but they seem to be on a real power trip with it this season. 9 red cards already issued in the Premier League this season. 9 red cards. That's got to be a record, guys. Corner on this near side for Liverpool. Corner comes in. It's headed away by Newcastle. As Liverpool picking the pieces up further up the field. Now knocking it out to this near side as they come forward. But, yep, thanks for that, Minute. I agree. Yep, that's what we need. Just consistency. You're right. Just consistency. Joey saying spot on, Minute. Absolutely, yep. Liverpool now winning the ball back as Liverpool challenged for it momentarily and won it. But now Liverpool winning it straight back as they eventually play it back towards the halfway line. Matip now with the possession as he plays it out wide to that far side. And now Trent coming forward as he crosses the ball into the box. Newcastle knocking it away as Liverpool regain possession out on that far side. Now Liverpool with a possession as they play it forward. Mo Salah intercepting it just inside the box, but he's played it back out to the edge as he's under pressure. Now a cross comes in as it's cut out by Newcastle and then cleared up the field as Liverpool head it back in the direction it came from and now win a free kick from the challenge from Isaac on Gomez there. So free kick now for Liverpool. Ball comes in and it's headed behind, and that'll be a goal kick to Newcastle. Joey saying, good one that, Dave. Thanks, Joey. And Dave saying, with his slapping faces and clap. Top stuff, guys. Dave saying, nine red cards in the Premier League is shocking. More shocking is that my Millwall haven't got one yet. I'm so surprised. That's a good one, that mate. That's a good one. And Minnie saying, I don't want to hear Mikey mic'd up refs. All right, fair enough, Minnie. Well, fair enough. That's your opinion. I actually think it could be good. I think it could be good because we can hold them more to account if we're hearing it from themselves. I think, well, each to their own, mate. We're all got our own opinions, but I think it could be actually a better thing to introduce personally. But that's just my opinion. But we would never know until it's actually properly tried out, would we? But yeah, I respect your opinion, Minute. I do respect your opinion. What's going on up there anyway with Hibs, Minute? Have you sacked your manager? I was hearing rumours yesterday that the manager was getting sacked. Has it happened? Let me know if you're still there. Newcastle now coming in from that far side as they come forward now. And now it's Gordon with that ball as he cuts inside now, coming towards the edge of the box, getting the shot off. And it's just wide of this near side post. And that will be a goal kick to Liverpool. Good effort there, but he just took it a bit too far wide. So you just joined us, guys. 64 minutes gone, and it's still 1-0 to Newcastle. Liverpool now playing the ball forward as it's intercepted by Newcastle. Now Newcastle coming forward down the middle as Liverpool tried to challenge for the ball, but Newcastle managed to keep possession. Joey's saying, laugh out loud, Dave. Be proud of that. Be interesting what that stat will be come the end of the season. Absolutely, Joey. Yep, definitely, mate. That's a good point. That you're right. I think you're right. That definitely will be interesting to see what it's like at the end of the season. If the referees, they'll probably drop off. They'll probably calm it down because they don't want to make a dramatic impact on the stats with red cards. Because if they do, then there is going to be a big debate about it come the end of the season. If they double the red card rate this season, there'll be a massive debate about it at the end of the season. They will. And then that could be good, but the FA are not going to put themselves in that position, so they will calm it down at some point in the season, just so that they don't escalate the red cards up too much to get the mainstream media's attention. So we got a free kick on this near side for Newcastle, right towards the edge of the pitch. Minnie saying, Dave, I seen Kev got your winner yesterday. Cool, thanks, Minnie. Dave saying, Joey, end of the season for us will be a new manager, less fans, and League One football the season after. Ooh, I don't know about that, Dave. Stay positive, mate. It's early in the season yet. It's a bit too. That's a bit too much of a negative opinion from you for normal, mate. Plenty of time yet for Millsard to get more points. He had a good win yesterday. 50-50 start, I would have said, for you guys. But thanks for that, Dave. Dave also saying, Minimo, about that time, laugh out loud. Thanks, Dave. So Mo Salah has just had an opportunity there, but it was not wide. Blocked off. So Liverpool with the corner on this near side now. Corner comes in. Goalkeeper punches it away, and it's gone out for a throw in on this near side. So, yeah, Joey saying, keep the faith, Dave. Nice one, Joey. You're right. Definitely. Keep the faith. Absolutely. So Liverpool now with a throw in on this near side as they work it back to the halfway line. But yeah, keep chin up, Dave. Plenty of football. 50-50 up to now. You've won two, you've lost two. So that's about normal for the start of the season. You've got to think some players not match fit yet and stuff like that. So keep your chin up, mate. Keep your chin up. Not many clubs hit the ground running right from the start, and even if they do what my club do. They win 3 games and then they go and start dropping points against weaker opposition. so yeah, I know the feeling, Dave, of frustration and knowing that your team could play better but don't. So thanks for that, mate. Dave saying, Gaz, I'm using reverse psychology. I like that. Yeah, cool. I like that. Good thinking, Dave. Yeah, that's good stuff. So ball headed over as the corner comes in. So another corner for Liverpool on this near side. Can they make the most of this? Corner comes in, right into the mix of the bodies as it's knocked away. Liverpool picking it up on the edge of the box as they play it back out wide to this near side. Now another cross comes in as it's headed behind by Newcastle, and that's going to be another corner to Liverpool on the far side. Are you still there, Minnie? I take it not, maybe not heard my question then. Fair enough. Joey's saying, sorry, guys. Joey's saying, laugh out loud. I like that thinking, Dave. You never know. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I like the. Yeah, it is good thinking that from Dave. Never thought of it like that. So top stuff from Dave. Good stuff. So corner now on that far side for Liverpool. Ball comes in towards the near post, headed away. And now Alisson comes all the way up to the halfway line to intercept that, keep Liverpool keeping the pressure on. Alexander Arnold shipped the ball forward here straight into the Newcastle goalkeeper's arms. And that will relieve the pressure for Newcastle. So just coming up to 70 minutes, guys. Sorry, guys. Felt like something was bloody tickling my face then off the microphone. So, yeah, 70 minutes gone, guys. Still Newcastle 1, Liverpool 0. Liverpool with a possession on that far side as they cross the ball up into the Newcastle half of the field. Newcastle intercept it as they play it back to the goalkeeper. So Newcastle just knocking it about at the moment inside their own half of the field. As they play the ball out wide to this near side. Now trying to kicked the ball long up the field, but it's gone out of play, and that will be a throw-in for Liverpool on the halfway line. And now we're about to have some substitutions. So it looks to be Newcastle about to make a double substitution. So it's Callum Wilson coming on for Newcastle. Anthony Gordon coming off. So it's Isaac and Gordon coming off. Wilson and Barnes coming on for Newcastle. So now Liverpool with a possession on that far side as they knock the ball up the field. Newcastle with the possession on that far side, coming up towards the halfway line as Liverpool come across to press the ball. So Newcastle forced to play it back to the halfway line as they now come forward down this near side. Liverpool coming to challenge for it, but Newcastle still managing to keep the possession. Now it's played into the centre. Liverpool just sitting deep inside their own half, just on the edge of their own box as Newcastle knock it about. Now working it out to that far side again as they play it back towards their defensive line. Just probing the Liverpool formation at the moment. So thanks for that, Joey. Dave is saying, to be honest, everyone, I said we will be top 5 this season, especially with the players we have. As I've said, well, we'll go up every year, and we don't. So as of last week, I hate Millwall's way of playing, and Rowett. Yeah, I like your thinking, Dave. Maybe the reverse psychology might work for you, mate. Like you say, I think sometimes when you put too much expectation on your own team, you know how well they can be. You expect them to live up to it, but sometimes for your own best interest of your own mental health, as you say, mate, you need a bit of reverse psychology to try and dampen down your own expectations, I suppose, because our clubs don't always live up to our expectations, do they, mate? So, yeah, thanks for that, Dave. Great comment there from Dave. Thanks for that, mate. Minimo saying, I wouldn't have taken off Diaz. What do you think, Joey? Fair enough. Fair enough, minute. Joey saying, to be honest, no, I wouldn't. I would have kept him on. He can create and needs to Needs to S. Okay, Joey. I'm not sure what S is. Settle. Is that settle? Does that mean needs to settle? I think that's what that might mean. So, yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Joey also saying needs to still have time to settle. Right, yeah, settling. We're losing, so give him the time. Yep, absolutely. I agree, Joey. Yep, well said, mate. Absolutely, well said. It's amazing how many fans don't. Oh, Newcastle now coming charging forward down this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. Now coming inside as to get the shot off, and it's ricocheted off the post and bounced back out. Good run there for Newcastle from Almiron. Really good run that. So ball knocked out of play, and it's going to be a corner to Newcastle on the far side. But yeah, Joey, Absolutely, mate. I wish more fans would look at it that logically at the start of the season. That you have to give players a little bit of time to settle in. There's so many fans that don't give that thought. That you know when you start the season, new players coming in, they've got to gel in. It might affect performances. Um, so, yeah, well said, Joey. Corner comes in. It's deep towards the back post. Headed back in by Joe Linton as it's knocked away by Liverpool and out to this near side, and that will be a throw into Newcastle. So, Liverpool with substitutions here, guys. Bringing on a youngster. So it's Mark McAllister and Matip coming off. Nunes and Kwanj Sa coming off, coming on. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but so I'm hearing young lad Liverpool and brought him through the youth academy, I think, from Warrington. So yeah, good to see Klopp being brave, giving a young player an opportunity. Newcastle now with the ball, play back to the goalkeeper as the ball's kicked long down the field. Thanks for that, Joey. Joey's saying, sorry, guys, my message sent before I finished it. No worries, mate. No worries. That's not a problem, mate. It happens. I've had the same issues messaging people on social media. Sometimes it's very annoying. Does it? Twitter that's annoying for it when you're commenting on posts as well. So, yeah, no worries, Joey. Thanks for that, mate. Appreciate you letting me know. But I kind of guessed that. But cheers. Nice one, Joey. Dave saying, my missus said I love football more than her. I said, don't. I said, I don't. She said, how long have we been together? I said, 12 seasons. Oh, that's a good one, that. Newcastle coming forward now. Ball down that far side as they come into the box. And Liverpool doing well there as they block the ball off. Newcastle did manage to get the shot off, but Alisson managed to claim the ball as it bounced away and out to this near side. Now Liverpool coming forward as they play the ball out wide to this near side. That's a good one, that, Dave. That is a good one. Now, as Liverpool come forward, they come towards the edge of the box. Newcastle challenge for it, knocking it away out to this near side as Liverpool pick up the possession. Now Liverpool playing it into the centre as the challenge comes in, and that's will be a free kick for Liverpool. Probably about 35 yards out from goal, something like that. Yeah, you should have asked her, Dave, if she's ready to substitute you. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd be watching it, Dave. If you pick up any injuries anytime soon, mate, she's going to be substituting you. Joey's put laugh out loud, Dave. Love it. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. That's a cracker, that. Yeah, don't pick up no injuries, Dave. Otherwise, she might be claiming the right to substitute you. That'd be funny if she did that, wouldn't she? Right. Oh, now Darwin Núñez is going behind and he scored for Liverpool. He's found the equaliser as Liverpool capitalising on some sloppy possession at the back there from Newcastle, and they found a way back into the game as the Liverpool fans going crazy up there in the high echelons of St James's Park. So thanks for that, Joey. Dave, funny as well. Um, Minimo saying goal. Okay, minute. I want to ask you, are you hearing me, minute? Are you hearing me? I want to ask you, what happened with your team the other day? I got so much stick on social media for sticking up for your team. I thought you guys would give Villa a lot tougher game than that at home. Um, but I ended up getting a lot of stick on social media for thinking that Hibs will put up more of a fight with that. So, what did you make of it, Minute? I want to hear from you. What did you make of the performance the other day against Villa? And uh, and your thoughts on the manager as well, because I know there's a lot of debate up there about the Hibs manager. Joey saying yes, get in. Nice one, Joey. Yeah, Joey buzzing there for the equaliser coming from Liverpool. Newcastle playing the ball out wide to this near side as Newcastle just made a sub. Joe Linton coming off. And apologies, I didn't see who the players come on to replace him there. It's Newcastle now with the possession on the halfway line. David is saying they are making a theatre show musical about the Titanic. I don't think it will go down well. Um, okay. That's definitely interesting. Liverpool now playing the ball out wide as they win the ball back again. Coming forward as now the ball played in. And now, Liverpool almost getting another shot on goal there. As some desperate defending there at the back by Newcastle as they chip the ball forward. And now Newcastle pick up the pieces on that far side as the ball is knocked away. Now Newcastle pushing up towards the halfway line. Oh yeah, I'm very interested in the Titanic, Dave, and the history of shipping, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, definitely interests me. Um, so yeah, I don't know what that'll be like though, mate. But thanks for that. Dave saying get in pool, game back on. Absolutely, yep, definitely, mate, definitely. And now the referee with another booking. So Nunes has got himself a yellow card. Now Newcastle with a free kick, and it's just on the edge of the centre circle as they chip the ball forward, and it's knocked out. Now we've got another Newcastle ball player down in the box. That's a soft one, that. Oh my God! So he's got the yellow card for kicking the ball away. That's shocking. So thanks for that, Dave. Minimo saying bottom of the league and no manager. That sums us up. Yeah, like I said, I haven't read it, but I did hear yesterday about there was obviously I had I was out last night with family and stuff, and I've seen notifications coming through on my phone saying that the manager were getting sacked or something, but I didn't know if it had happened. I didn't have time to read it because, like I say, I was with family last night. So, but I did see the notices coming up, and obviously from social media and stuff, and obviously, a lot of people reacting to it on the Hibs Facebook group. But I wasn't sure if it was fans wishing for the manager to go or that the manager had actually gone because there were a lot of comments coming through saying sack the manager, and then all of a sudden notices started coming through saying he had been sacked. So I didn't know whether it was just rumor or not. But thanks for that minute. Hopefully, get a manager in soon and get back back to some kind of normality. Mini saying Villa were fitter, stronger, and fearless. They would pump Celtic 5-0. Do you think so? Do you know what, Minute? I'm sorry, but I don't. I mean, I disagree. I disagree. I think you guys showed them too much respect. Right from the first kick, you were sitting back. You were sitting back trying to absorb the pressure. You don't do that against the Premier League team. You do not sit back and absorb the pressure. You look at how, if you look at in the FA Cup, for example, or the League Cup, when lower league opposition get drawn against the Premier League Cup and they get a result against them, it's normally by going at them and chucking the kitchen sink at them and then sitting back and absorbing the pressure. Get what we have, we hold, that kind of mentality. Getting your noses in front and then making life difficult for the opposition. I thought that Hibs, in my opinion, I thought Hibs showed Villa too much respect. Right from the first whistle, you were sitting back and holding and letting them come on to you. You can't do that against the Premier League club. They're just too good. You got to get in their faces. And that's what Hibs didn't do. So for me, I think the tactics were from the manager and from the players was completely wrong. You needed to get right in Villa's faces right from the first whistle. Let them know that you were going to get physical, that you were going to stand toe to toe, that you were going to kick long balls over the top. You were going to do whatever it took to ruffle their feathers. But like I say, for me, I watched it and I just thought Hibs showed way too much respect to Villa, sitting back, happy to try and soak up the pressure, and it backfired, I think, in my opinion. But like I say, mate, that's just my opinion. I respect your opinion, Minute. You're a Hibs fan, so you watch them a lot more than me. But from my perspective, I thought Hibs created their own problems by showing Villa way, way too much respect right from the first whistle. So, yeah. But let me know if you what you thought, what you think of that. Do you think there's a bit of logic in my thinking, or do you think I'm miles off, Minute? You watch Hibs a lot more than me, so obviously I would respect your opinion. So both sets of players challenging for the ball on that far side. It's Newcastle that now come away with it. Mini saying we don't play that like that ever though. Well, right, well, fair enough, Minute, fair enough. But I'm not. I don't like I said. You know your own team better than me, don't you? But all I can say is that's that. You know, if you're gonna get success against clubs that in the Premier League because they play at such pace, Minnie. They're so used to playing a fast game. The Premier League, you know, you see it yourself. You obviously you like watching the Premier League when you're not watching Hibs, so you know yourself. The game is so fast in the Premier League. At such you know the only way you're going to get if you're a club that don't have the same resources, the only way you're going to get on them is by getting right in the face. So I accept what you're saying, Minnie. You don't play like that, but sometimes you don't play the way you like to play. Sometimes you have to adjust the way you're going to play to take on the opponents that you're facing. So yeah, but thank you for that, Minute. You're right. That's fair enough. Minute saying miles off. Fair enough. Fair enough. I respect your opinion, but I personally myself, I've seen Scottish clubs play like that. That's how. Let's be honest. When Alex Ferguson was managing Aberdeen, that's how they had success because he got them working hard as a team. You go back and watch the highlights of Aberdeen when Alex Ferguson were in charge. They were like a team possessed compared to the team we see at Aberdeen today. So you know, I'm just saying. You know, if you're gonna achieve stuff outside of Scotland or even in Scottish football, you need to. You know, you got to be digging in and making life hard. But like I said, that's just my opinion. I see it all the time with Premier League opposition. That's how I expected Hibs to play. And I did. I thought Hibs would get right in Villa's faces. I thought they'd be well up for it. They'd be excited facing Premier League opposition. And that would give them that extra 5 yards of pace or whatever. And they'd get right in physical, be active, physical as they could with Villa, right in the face. And I thought that's how you guys would play. I was pretty shocked. But there you go. It is what it is. But thanks for a minute. Thanks for sharing your opinion, mate. So ball kicked long up the field now by the goalkeeper. Got 5 minutes added on time, guys. And if you just joined us, it's currently Newcastle 1, Liverpool 1. 5 minutes added on time. So thanks for that minute. So now Liverpool with the possession. Liverpool winning a free kick now, just inside the Newcastle half. out to this near side. So now Liverpool play the ball forward. It's intercepted though. And Newcastle now come forward again. Playing the ball out wide to that far side. It's now crossfield ball. As they look to try and get in behind the Liverpool defence on this near side. Ball comes in. And a bit of fancy footwork there. Trying to beat the goalkeeper with a back heel. But Alisson reading that quite well. And that will relieve the pressure for Liverpool. Goal kick long down the field from the keeper. And it's Liverpool that eventually pick up the pieces. Now Mo Salah playing the forward as Nunez in behind and he scored! Liverpool have smashed it into the back of the net. What a goal! A smash and grab right in the dying stages of the game. Well, big questions were asked about Nunez last season, but it looks like this season he's wanting to answer those questions. As a beautiful ball played in behind by Mo Salah sees Nunez getting behind the Newcastle defence and slam the ball into the back of the net to give Liverpool a 2-1 lead in the dying moments of the game. And in fairness, guys, it's harsh on Newcastle, but Newcastle have enjoyed that dominance throughout the game. They've had plenty of possession, plenty of opportunities. They didn't kill the game off. They even got a big chunk of luck in the first half with that sending off. But if you don't kill off top teams, you are going to be made to pay. And Liverpool have made them pay. What a goal. That is a big, big goal in the Premier League. Well, how about that, guys? Joey saying, come on, Liverpool, hold on. Be happy with the draw. Hold on with draw. You're in front, mate. Now Liverpool coming forward again on that far side as they come into the box. Ball played back out to Trent on that far side. As now he comes forward again. Can they get another opportunity as he takes it to the corner flag, trying to run the clock down, and it goes out of play. And now Trent trying to get the Liverpool fans animated. Thanks for that, Joey. Joey saying goal. Minimo saying goal, Joey. Nice 1 minute. And Joey saying yes. Awesome. Liverpool with the ball on that far side. As it's crossed in. Now Newcastle clearing the ball up the field. And now Newcastle trying to create summer as now they chucks himself to the ground there. This is the kind of stuff what Newcastle's doing that's wrong. Chucking players chucking to the ground, trying to win a free kick. You don't you don't compete at the top level by cheating. You compete at the top level by competing and getting on the ball and doing what you stuff. But yeah, Newcastle a little bit guilty of that this afternoon. Few players have chucked themselves to the ground cheaply. So free kick on this near side for Newcastle. Minnie saying, God bless Nunez. Okay, thanks, Minnie. And Dave saying, whoa, who saw that coming? Come on, Liverpool. Well, it's Liverpool, mate. You can never, ever write Liverpool off. Did you not watch Istanbul final, mate? You only have to watch the Istanbul final to know what Liverpool were capable of. Or watch the Champions League game where they was 3-1 down or 3-0 down, whatever it was, to Barcelona. Liverpool always have it in the locker that you never ever write them off until that final whistle goes. I definitely know that over the years. That's what makes Liverpool the European powerhouse they are. So yeah, thanks for that, Dave. Champions League, like I say, Liverpool's success and mega turnarounds in the Champions League should not let you know they're capable of this, mate. But thanks for that, Dave, top man. Joey's saying, awesome goal. Absolutely, mate. So ball cleared up the field as the final whistle goes. And Liverpool have really done a bit of a job on Newcastle here with a smash and grab in the last stages. But Newcastle have nobody but to blame but themselves, as they didn't kill the game off when they had the chance, when they were dominating possession. So, yeah, well, there you go, guys. What a turn up. So let's quickly go to the match stats and see how that game has gone in numbers. So here we go, guys. Here's how the full game went in numbers. Total shots 23 for Newcastle. See, 23 shots and they never killed off Liverpool. 9 for Liverpool. Shots on target 8 for Newcastle, 4 for Liverpool. Possession 61% for Newcastle, 39% for Liverpool. Passes 587 for Newcastle. Against Liverpool. Yellow cards. Van Dijk in the early stages of the game. Offsides, 1 against Liverpool, none against Newcastle, and corners, 5 for Newcastle, 9 for Liverpool. So there you go, guys. That's how the first half went in numbers. Dave saying, Gaz, Istanbul, I was banned, mate. I was on my honeymoon. That. So the wife gave you a red card, did she? That's the way to start your married life, mate, isn't it? You're getting a red card right at the start. Top one, nice one, Dave. I'm sure you saw the highlights of it, though. But yeah, nice one, Dave. I imagine you've seen the highlights. But you know what I mean. I like that, Dave. That's quality. Yeah, that's a good one. So, yeah, Dave confirming that when Liverpool were in Istanbul, he was on training ground exercises. Joey's put laugh out loud. And Joey's saying they certainly know how to give us red cards when they want to. I know, that's it. I know, that's the one. Just wait, mate. As we get older, they might start dropping us from the team. We'll be on the bench, sidelined. So, yeah. So, there you go, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this afternoon's commentary. Apologies, I didn't keep going with it as best as I could in the second half. Quite a few comments coming from you guys. And, yeah, what a game that was. Newcastle fans will be massively disappointed with that. But like I say, the match stats say all right, guys. 23 shots on goal, and they didn't convert enough of them. Only one of them converted, and that was before Liverpool went down to 10 men. But as I said to you guys earlier in the game, guys, whenever a team goes down to 10 men, you still can't write them off because they can come. You can come from You can come from behind 10 men can cause a real shock and a real surprise. Sometimes, sometimes it can be more difficult to beat 10 men than it can be to beat 11. Joey's saying you're subbed. Thanks, Joey. Nice one, mate. Dave saying, Gaz, should have known. I should have known from then on. I've had a few yellow cards since. Yeah. Top stuff, Dave. I like that, mate. Nice one. Dave is saying, Joey, never. Never. Well, not to worry. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys get back to your team managers, and I'm going to jump off and see if my team manager's got any instructions for me for my warm up, or should I say, what is it? Post match. Post match warm down. I'm going to go and get instructions now from my gaffer. Joey saying, lost how many yellow cards I've had left out. So yeah, nice one, guys. Dave saying, thanks, Gaz and Hall. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys and girls. Nice one, Dave. Same to you, mate. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Stay safe and well, mate. And it's always a pleasure to have you involved in the chat. Thank you for coming, getting involved, mate. Look after yourself. And yeah, hopefully catch you on a future stream again, mate. But yeah, thank you very much, Dave. Take care, mate. All the best. Joey's saying, thanks, Gaz. Catch you next time. Bye, all. Thank you, Joey. And same to you, mate. All the best. Take care and enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. And hopefully, yep, catch up with you soon, mate. It's always a pleasure, Joey. Take care, mate. All the best. Minnie saying, see you all later. Have a good night, Joey. Thanks, Minnie. And same to you. Enjoy the rest of your evening and all the best to you as well, mate. Joey's saying, you too, Minute. Okay, nice one, guys. So, yeah, that's it from me, guys, for today. I'm going to jump off. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care, all the best, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.